This week, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is taking place. Last year, had a great opportunity to talk with one of the international pilots from Belgium, Peter Overwals. He did an amazing job talking with us about how they do the launch, the safety in the air, and bringing that balloon back down on the ground. Enjoy this interview with Peter. So we're here at the Balloon Fiesta field, and I had the pleasure of being able to go up in a flight today with this pilot, Mr. Peter Overwall, not Underwall.
No,
Did I get
the
that?
wall.
Over the wall. And we had an amazing flight. First one for me, and this is your world.
This is my life.
This is your world. And
Yes.
you're from Belgium.
I'm from Belgium indeed, yeah. And I'm coming here in Albuquerque since '99. So if you take off the COVID, it's 25 years and I'm flying in Albuquerque every single year.
Every year. And you do this internationally, all over.
I fly it basically all over the world, yes. I've been to South Africa, I've been to all over North America, Europe, Asia, Japan, China,
And you said
Thailand, Philippines.
Thinking of Chile later, next year maybe.
Maybe trying to. You never know what happens.
You never know.
No, that's part of ballooning. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, like you said, every trip's different. You don't know where you're going to land. You try to speculate, but
The only thing that's a certainty is where you launch from. All the rest is an adventure. You never know what's going to happen, where you're going to land, how you're going to land, who you're going to meet, who's going to be the landowner. I mean, it's all an adventure. But that for me, that's part of the fun of it.
well, you were telling me in the balloon, you actually have a fear of heights.
Yes, I do. And I'm not the only
I'm
pilot.
glad we were up before you told me that.
That was a good moment.
Really?
I think that I'm not exaggerating. I think that at least a third to a half of the pilots they're
Really?
afraid of heights. Yeah.
And I
But-
can't believe it. I mean, the work and the effort, watching the launch and getting it prepped, and the amount of flight time, which, according to my certificate, was only, 45 minutes.
Yeah, about 45 minutes.
And then getting it all bagged back, literally back in a bag. I mean, that's a lot of prep time for not a lot of time in the air.
Well, the whole thing is fun. It's everything around it. It's not just the flying. It's just being with the crew on the ground, prepping the whole thing, giving briefing to the passengers. You go up in the air, you launch. Like here, launching between hundreds of. I mean, we are about 500 balloons here, so this is magic. And then, when we fly back, flying is fun. And then you prep for landing, you look for the landing spot, you miss one, you go for the next one, you do a soft landing. We had really nice landowners this morning. This is part of this, it's all part of it. And it's also fun that you can motivate or make landowners enthusiasts to
Right.
have more balloons landing on their property. It's the whole thing. It's not just the flight, it's everything around it that makes it all the fun of ballooning.
And the people, obviously, having people that have never done this and experience a flight with you, I mean, you have to enjoy that. So,
Well, I
or
think there
hopefully-
was 2 people on board today that didn't have a flight before.
Right.
One had, so it's always fun.
So I'm one of the ones that had like the little stars in my eyes and the childhood glee, that sort of thing. But you travel and do this, and just for the fun. Is there a real job behind it, or is this it?
They used to be. They tell me I'm getting an old man now, so
Oh,
I'm
no,
officially
no,
retired.
no.
I know we used to have a car dealership, so that's behind us, and now I'm just trying to have fun, enjoy life. You only live once, and I try to live it to full. That's
Right.
been within limits, but I mean, it's my hobby, it's my passion. Some
For sure.
people go play golf, some people go to the bar. I fly a balloon.
You fly a balloon. Have you ever crashed? I didn't want to ask that while we were up.
No, depends what you call crashing. If you call a hard landing crashing, then I mean, if let's say it this way, if there's a balloon pilot that has quite some hours and has some, experience, and he tells you that he never had a hard landing, or he never crashed, or he never flies, or he's lying.
Kind of like golfing. You have scratch golfers that they're the ones keeping the card, right?
Here we are.
So
No,
that's how that works.
if you never have a bad experience, that means that you only fly at picture-perfect circumstances. And you need some experience to realize what's going on and how you have to react to those conditions and how to get out of them. I mean, you need certain experience to to go further on and to be better. Let's say it that way.
Well, Albuquerque's known for the box, so I'll let you explain. You can do a little more technical description of exactly what that is.
I'm going to try to do it really easy.
Okay.
You have the wind today. You have a drainage wind here and behind the Sandia Mountain. Most doesn't happen every day, but a lot of days, like this morning, and the drainage wind goes always north to south, and that's up to about a couple of 100 feet. And if you go climb higher, then there is the wind that takes you up northwest mostly, and that's what's called a box. So you go on the surface, you go south, and as soon as you climb, you hang still for a second, for a few seconds, and then you go northwest, and when you come down again, you will go south again. So that's the box. You go south on the bottom, north higher up, and then you come down again. That's the box.
So when you catch that, you just can do it cyclical multiple times.
You can play and you can have a lot of fun.
And we saw the river, but that's not your ideal choice of a place to land.
No, it's wet. No, I like playing over the river. Unfortunately, today the wind on the surface was a little too strong to really play in the river like we like to do. We like to splash and dash.
Kind of touched a little.
But then the wind has to be really soft, and that was not the case today. I mean, all week winds are good, but on the strong side all week. I don't know. That has to do maybe we have some high pressure at this moment right above us, or right on the west side of us. I'm sorry. I don't know if there's an influence from the hurricane on the east coast. It might. I don't know. But the winds are stronger than usual. But it's this year is the first year in my 25 years here that I remember that we do every single action here. So we've done since last Saturday till today. Every session has been done.
Nothing has been canceled.
No, nothing has been canceled. That's the first time, as far as I remember.
Well, in the place that you chose to land, we went over some that have a white X, and you said that's landowners that say, "Hey, it's cool to land here."
Yeah, it is.
And but then yesterday you had one that was a little more sketchy, right?
Sketchy in the way that
sketchy
it's,
as in it didn't have a white X.
No, and that's okay. I mean, not everybody puts out the white X. When we landed today, there was no white X.
Right.
And the people were really balloon friendly. They just didn't know that if they would put out the white X, that it means hey, you're more than welcome. Yesterday, nobody was home. That's the only thing. and the gate was locked.
And you landed in their backyard.
But there was always a solution for everything, and it was a good and a friendly solution, though. All good that ends well or something.
Right. Well, I asked what was your best flight, and you said a safe one, and everybody enjoys it, and everybody gets back on the ground in good shape. I'm looking forward to maybe we'll see you here again next year. You said you hadn't decided, but 26 next year? Kind of hard to quit?
We'll see, but
non-committal.
I'm guessing I will, honestly.
Well, if I see you next year, it'll be a pleasure. But Peter, thank you so much. An experience of a lifetime. Spoiler alert, Peter came back this year, and so did we. Tune in this Sunday at 5 o'clock for You Should Know with interviews from the 2025 Balloon Fiesta.